neck is sore.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Crypto Boys are live on Friday afternoon, and we have the best video we've ever done because we just hit 1,000 subscribers, Colin.
We're at 1,000 subs. First time ever we've done a video at 1,000 subs.
That's right. That's very true. So thank you to you,
Yeah.
and you. We are doing a giveaway.
We are doing a giveaway
today. Yep, $500 stablecoin.
I will say this too about the giveaway is that I've seen so many giveaways on YouTube, and they make you wait and they make you decide, and then it's like they weren't ready to go.
Yeah.
We were prepared. We had my assistant.
But yeah, assistant.
Whatever. We'll call him assistant. Literally write down everybody, send them into a third party. We had everything ready to rock and roll, and we've got a name.
Yep.
We've got a name. We'll go over the particulars later, but stay till the end. We will announce the name, and basically they're going to have 48 hours to let us know.
48 hours. Get in contact with us in any way, shape, or form.
Instagram, Twitter, whatever.
That's right. Comment on here.
Yep.
I mean, whatever. We need to get in contact with you. We need to get your wallet address to send you this $500 stablecoin. We will show the confirmation of us actually sending it to you, so it's not just some
all
fake
legit
thing. We got it all ready to roll. So yeah, that is extremely exciting. I'm
awesome.
pumped up about it. I'm pumped up for this person.
I tell you what, and just being at the 1,000 mark, because I'll be honest, the first thing everybody tells us is like, hey, don't watch your subscribers, everything you see, blah, blah, blah. And to the 1,000 you watch it a little bit, I'm excited to honestly never watch it again. To just focus on crypto, focus on what we do best, and not chase some subscriber count that I don't even give a crap about.
Right. It's
really
not
don't care.
the number. It's not the number by any means. It is now, at this point, absolutely moving forward, which it was before.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's about putting out extremely awesome content, really, really good editing, you know, getting stuff out to you guys as quick as possible so that now you guys are in the loop ASAP.
Yes.
Right?
100%.
Cool. That's what we're doing on this channel.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Let's get into it.
We got lots of other stuff to talk about. I'll just put this right here. But
all right.
Yeah, so that's the first thing. Why don't we let's show the channel that we're actually at 1,000.
Let's do that.
Boom. There we are, ladies and gentlemen.
1,005. It goes up and down like crazy, by the way. So we had some we had some discussions if we should do it like this or when, because we're up to like 990 at one point in time, then down to like 950.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's some big swings going on in there.
For sure.
But there you see it, 1,005. We're here. We only took 1,000, so
yeah, it's awesome.
Got a name.
Cool. There we go.
All right.
All right. Well, let's move on today to CoinMarketCap.
Coin market cap. It was way up and then way down, obviously. I think that the whole Fed article that we're going to get into next was probably priced in a little bit, in my opinion. Don't you think so?
That's a good way to put it.
Because it was, I mean, you would think with them announcing that inflation was already super high and it was already much higher than they thought it was going to be, that you would think that it would drive it down, but it didn't.
It did not. You know what I saw too is that they recalculated this year out of all years on how to actually determine the inflation rate.
Yes.
And the reason that, from what I'm hearing, that possibly be the reason is because inflation was so much higher, so they had to kind of finagle the numbers a little bit.
It's like, how do we change it to where that's not actually that high?
Especially
well, when you print like $5 trillion.
Yeah, that's not a good look. Anyways,
just gonna bring it up.
Okay. All right. Well,
run through it. Let's run through it.
Market cap. We got Bitcoin at 42.5.
Doesn't matter. We're going to go over the price of Bitcoin later. Don't even waste your time.
Yes, we are.
Ethereum under 3K again.
Under 3K. Yes,
dropping like a rock.
Dude, same thing with BNB. I mean, it was 450
BNB
the other day
dropping.
when we looked at it. XRP. There we go. Under 80 cents, guys. We've talked about that lots of times.
And it pumped hard, but you should have known that was coming back down. I'll be honest, played a little decent game there with XRP, but should have known that was coming.
Smart game, yeah.
Cardano
what goes up must come down.
Cardano doing what it does.
That's right, which is not much. Thank you guys, Photo Geek and AVKVK. Good evening. Congrats. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you for joining. Okay, yeah. I mean, Doge. Why is that still in the top?
If you guys want us to look at anything, you can throw it in the comments as usual, but kind of just doing a quick little run through just because we all know we're kind of teetering on Monday.
Yeah,
let's be honest. We're teetering on Monday.
We have fear and greed index. We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Yes.
It is the perfect point of a teeter-totter.
I do just want to look at Harmony 1 real quick.
It's about 48, 49 right now.
It is?
Yep.
V-Chain.
I'm interested to see what happens to FTX and 19 cents. Yep,
down
it is 50.
But everything is.
I am interested to see what happens to FTX and to see what happens with Crypto.com with the Super Bowl. I'm very interested, and amongst the rest of the market, because if the rest of the market tanks, well, that wasn't a great time to have all this advertisement and spend millions and millions of dollars, but is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, they need to spend it anyways, trust me.
Yep.
Take a little bit of tax.
All right, Bitcoin. We need to look at the price action of Bitcoin, where it's at. Let's look at the 4-hour chart we have pulled up on TradingView.
All right, we made this as simple as possible.
Yes.
Let's explain it.
We have a green line, we have a yellow line, and we have a red line. The green line that we have been discussing on the channel for, I mean, it feels like forever now.
Forever.
Is 46K.
Forever.
46K, if it breaks above this line, which it did get quite
Close,
a bit of pushback.
not quite, though.
Yep, quite a bit of pushback
3
there.
times.
It did touch it, so clearly it's some solid resistance there to get there. Now, if it does break above it, and stays above it, we are going to have to say we're pretty bullish, on the incoming time domain from there. Now, we have this yellow line that we just kind of drew in, sitting at about 33K. The only reason is because this was kind of that local bottom that we sat at right here real quick, and sank down to. We did touch it, looks like twice there. But if we get below that, the numbers is 29K. 29K. We
go below 29K, everybody, we're probably going to be heading for that bear market, and we actually need to start having some more serious discussions. But obviously, we've got a split panel up here between Joe and Colin C. But anything can happen. We're going to look at the charts, going to listen to the charts, and then we're going to make different changes as we go, like you should be doing with your own money and your own investments as well.
Yeah, and adjust accordingly, because that's what we're doing. I mean, here or there, if you get something where you're now all of a sudden in profits and you're thinking that we're going to be in a bear market, we're going to be going down in your head. I mean, take what we're saying here, and if you get into profits, maybe that's a good time to pull out a good chunk of that and now put it in your pocket, to where if Bitcoin drops to 29K, altcoins are going to be down there too, and we're going to play this new game.
It is very important, very important at a time like this, and we're going to go over it in an article here in a little bit in the index, but to have some cash on hand. No matter what, keep some cash on hand. If that's the one thing you get out of this, keep some cash on hand. I agree. It does look a little daily overbought. I agree with you. Yep. I agree with you.
Hadir,
what up?
The man.
My man,
always
Hadir.
commenting.
Makes me smile every time I read that dude's name.
I don't know this man, but I love him. All right, cool. Let's move on over to what we got next here.
The Fed.
Yep. All
right. So, as you guys know, the Fed's called a emergency. I don't know if it's normal or is an emergency board meeting, and that's what they're doing on Monday. And here's the thing. Here's the lowdown about that. We really don't know what's going to happen. We obviously know that the interest rates are higher than they originally thought, which is the inflation rates, which is inflation rates, which is completely fine, because we're going to go over, and you guys can see here kind of on this article that we're going through, is that when they call an emergency board meeting, it's not always bad, but it's always, what are they going to do if it's going to change one thing or it's going to add another thing, but it's typically not going to make a huge difference overall of what's already to come.
Yeah, and it just makes people fearful. It's like the fear and anticipation of pain. Like, as a physical therapist, I bend someone's knee, right? They're like, oh, it's going to be super painful. If you do that, you're already fearful, and bad things happen at that point. You panic sell, you buy when it's high, you do these things incorrectly. So we don't know what's happening yet.
Yep.
Don't be fearful.
You got to chill out.
Right.
Got to chill out and huddle.
We should probably look at some history.
Yes.
Of
got to
the
look
actual,
at history.
Inflation when it's been really, really high, really, really low. Colin pulled up an awesome article.
So,
high inflation rates, low inflation rates, when it was the highest, what it is now, all the other good stuff. So, yeah, let's flip on over.
Let's dig in this article real quick. As you can see, the highest Fed funds rate ever, 20%, between basically 77 and 80. That's crazy.
Wowzers.
That's crazy. So 1977 to 1980, and the lowest, when we pumped the economy full of $5 trillion and $6 trillion was 0.25.
Yeah.
Obviously. So
I'm glad I refinanced my house.
Why I brought this article up and why I spent forever looking for this article today is because I wanted to show you guys that it doesn't always mean that something's terrible is going to happen. So where are we at here? In 1979, and you see up here in 1977, that inflation rate was 7%, unemployment was high, and we kept hiking up the numbers. Now it's 7.6%, and then inflation by 1979 was 12.2%.
Yeah.
12.2%. The Fed funds rate was 11.5%. Wowzers. And then it got up to 13.3%. And you guys know where it got there, up to 20%. Fed funds rate up to 20%. That's crazy. That's crazy. So,
but in that time
frame, what happened to the S&P?
Yeah, it went up.
What happened?
It actually
275% over like 8 years.
Yeah,
275% over 8 years. It basically didn't have any dips at all. Just skyrocketed. So, just because we are where we are doesn't mean we're going down whatsoever. So, understand that too.
Yep, that's bullish news potentially for the future. But we always say now, every time you open up Pandora's box, anytime you change anything, it's now a different situation.
Completely, because it's easier to get to information. 1977 was a different time than 2022.
Yep, exactly right. And that's a good point there, VK, talking about probably not, might not hear anything on Monday. Might have to wait until March to talk about the rate change or whatever else. So that's a good point too. We really just don't be fearful. Yeah, just play it by ear at the point.
I agree with him. 100%.
Let's move on. Yeah, okay. So regulation is huge. We are getting to the point now where people are actually taking this stuff seriously when it comes to the crypto world, and making sure that people are not pulling just scams left and right. I mean, just the other day there was that Bitfinex hack person, or the two people that they somehow caught. If you guys have not watched her rap video, or that lady's rap videos, have you seen any of them?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's disastrous. It makes me want to vomit on the floor as I watch it, how terrible it is. But so they're looking for regulation, kind of, moving in the right direction. So we have this article here that CoinDesk put out,
and I think this is a huge article, very important.
Huge. Yeah, 7 executives of South Korean crypto exchange V Global were sentenced to prison for 2 trillion won, or $1.7 billion fraud.
That's a lot of cash,
according to the media. Yeah, that is a lot of cash. They are going to jail for, it said in here, prison for 22 years.
Time.
Holy cow!
And still ordered to pay 106 billion.
Yep, 106 billion won, which I don't know what that means. US.
106 billion won.
Yeah,
I don't know. We should watch we need to rewatch Squid Game.
Yeah, that was a strange one. But so basically what this is saying is, if you do something fraudulent and try to steal a bunch of money from a lot of people, you're probably going to get caught now in the crypto world. Like, you can't hide it.
Can't do it no more.
Don't do that.
It was
Pay
a
your
thing
taxes,
of the past.
people. Like, do the things you're supposed to be doing. Yep. Otherwise, you're going to get screwed.
Well, and one video we've got that's going to be coming up eventually is, you guys, crypto investing, and obviously most of our subscribers know this, but you have got to do the work on your own, at least somewhat. You can watch YouTube, you can do this, do that, but you have got to be somewhat of your own financial advisor. That's what decentralization is all about.
That's right.
So you've got to be forward thinking in this process, and that'll put you in a good spot. If you're not, you're probably going to end up losing a lot of money, or you're going to end up missing payments, and you're going to end up owing a lot of back taxes, and that's not fun.
Yeah, and it's a skill that can be acquired. I mean, if you just understand and dig deeper into the space, or you watch our YouTube videos or other people's YouTube videos on how to think about the space, it helps with that forward thinking.
100%. What does it say? Pinman? Pinman?
Yeah, Pinman. Hey, brother.
What up? What up? 100K subs soon. Hey, if it happens, it happens. We just want to bring you guys the best content out there. James C., my man.
Always commenting.
Oh, he on it. That dude is on it.
Yep.
All right, let's move on.
Shall we?
What do we got next? Yes. Okay. So Bitcoin, oh shoot, let's click that. Bitcoin regains 43,500 as funds predict bullish month for crypto. Obviously, we know it's a little bit of bullish month, but between, all of us, we know what? It's really not that big of a deal. As you guys just saw, Trading View, until we get past one of those lines, up or down, I don't want you guys to think that you should just be throwing all your money in right now and thinking that we're going to all-time highs, because we're still not there. And once we cross one of those thresholds, then I think the relief rally thing is kind of over, and we may be bullish. Or if we go under one of the thresholds, it's probably going to look a little bearish.
What I have learned now, piggybacking off of that, is that this is the toughest part about crypto, is waiting.
100% waiting. Yeah, waiting with your money.
Waiting with your money. When you have money that you want to spend, you're like, I want to spend it. You got to wait for the right time. You can't sell it at the wrong time. You can't buy it at the wrong time.
Yep.
It's a tough game, man.
I agree. I agree 100%. And when you start running after that, is typically when you get burned. Because actually, I had a bunch of people this week. They told me, they're like, hey, I'm going to sell here. I'm going to rebuy back in. As soon as you allow that and you keep doing that over and over, you get burned. Unless you're like a professional trader with a ton of money and a ton of experience and time, it just doesn't really work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't really work.
No, it does not. Yeah. How dare.
Fed secret meeting did you talk? Yeah, James C. right in the beginning. Yeah, we'll go when we post it. We'll put the timestamps and everything down.
James C. But yeah, in the beginning of the video, if you want to scroll back and then hit the live and meet back up with us, you can do that. But yeah, we did talk about it just briefly about what our takes. What was that? Okay, there it is.
This is huge.
This is. I don't know if this has ever been done before.
This says it all.
Fear and Greed Index, we were just talking.
Dead
50
new days.
50. We are right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
We don't know if we're fearful. We don't know if we should be greedy. Should we buy? Should we sell? We just told you guys this is the time to wait.
Time to wait.
Let the market play out.
Yep.
Let the people move around what they need to move around right now and see where it goes. Yeah.
I'm finished buying the dip. Yeah, we have no more dip money.
Yeah.
No one does.
No.
And if you do have dip money, that means you're just super loaded and you're way beyond us.
How do you not buy the dip? Well, I don't have any money.
I don't have any money.
I bought the last 12 freaking dips.
Oh, you know what else is funny? I saw some it was a meme today that's man, Spencer brought it up to me and he said something about he's like it was a guy talking to a monkey, and the guy's like, stupid monkey over there eating, living on the earth. And then the monkey says back to the guy, stupid guy, you're sitting over there living in a box paying to live on the earth. And I was like, that is so true. Like, we just spend our money to live on the earth. It's like, why don't we invest it into crypto and make some damn money?
That's right. Yeah,
make some real money.
For sure, especially because we're still early in the space, guys. So this is early and it is rolling.
Early. If you are in crypto, you are early. You are above and way ahead of the game.
Yes.
You are in the 90s of the internet. You really are.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, I
Maybe
love
the
that
early
comparison.
2000s,
The 90s and the early 2000s of the internet, like no one used it. No one knew how to do this stuff. Now we got Web3. We got the metaverse. We got all this crazy stuff going on. Invest in it now, and I mean,
I did have a couple girls this morning too that were like, crypto this, you can't. I mean, I'm telling you it, and I tried to I don't even want to convince anybody because I don't ever want to do that. No. I just want to give them facts and say, hey, if you're comfortable with just throwing your money, and here was my big thing, they're like, we're gonna put it away until we're 60 and then live our lives. That sounds fun.
That's exactly right.
You do that.
Yeah,
that's not what I'm doing.
Pat your future self on the back this time next year. That's right, James C.
James C.
That is how you should think about it.
Dang, that's money. That's right. A good quote.
I love that
stealing
quote.
that.
I'm putting it on a shirt and we're
stealing
selling it to myself because that's cool. All right. Yeah, let's move on.
What do we got next?
We got Mr. Willy Woo talking about some info.
Willy Woo. If you guys don't follow this guy, you got to follow this guy on Twitter.
Yeah. We love the Wooster. You want to talk
Crypto Bros, what up? What up? What up? What up? All right. So, Willy Woo, basically what we have here is from 2013 to 2019, I want to say, if those are the right dates. If not, correct me. But basically the whale wallets are in green, so you can see how much the whales hold over 1,000 Bitcoin in green, and then it's the retail wallets in pink or red here that hold over 10 Bitcoin. You can see how much higher the retail's going up and how much lower the whale's going up. That's pretty crazy to think about how much more retail adoption we have. In any sort of mass adoption in anything in the world, you're going to have the retail buyers come in. So this is very bullish news for the crypto space in general, in my opinion. Also, I will put a little caveat.
What was the date there where it was the highest? Back in the left. Around what time frame? About 2012? 2011?
Yeah.
All right, so this goes back.
I will say, guys, that obviously Bitcoin was way easier to hold 1,000 Bitcoins back in 2011 and 2014, whatever,
back then,
than it is now. Let's be fair.
Coin market cap doesn't even go that far back, I don't think, because it's under $150 per Bitcoin.
By far. It was like pennies.
Yeah, so
stuff.
It's easy to hold 1,000 of them.
It's pretty crazy to think about, though. Pretty crazy to think about.
It's cool. That's cool. I love those statistics that he always puts up. Really interesting stuff. I love that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Should we get into a little bit of Lord Fauci?
Yeah, we should.
I don't even like bringing him up just because it's it's beating the dead horse by now.
Yeah,
but I think this is worth it. I really do.
Yeah.
All right.
This is probably one of the most bullish things that we've seen ever.
It is.
And by bullish, I mean should have happened 2 years ago, in my personal opinion.
Here we are. Here we are. Nonetheless, Doc says, Lord Fauci, full-blown pandemic sickness, almost over in the U.S., and people are going to be able to stop wearing masks and he goes way further into detail if you guys want to read the article, and there's a little YouTube video on it. But I can tell you this right now, that the hospitalization, blah, 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 are all coming down, and realizing that it's way less strain than what it used to be. It's just a different sickness now, and it's good to hear some positive news for everybody.
Yep.
It's good to hear.
Extremely positive. I mean, the state of Iowa has been lucky. We've been very forward with this. We've been very open. We've had some mandates, some not, so depending on where you're at and stuff. So I'm very happy that now everyone hopefully can start to experience and live their life how they want to choose. Whether
live their life again.
Yeah. So very exciting stuff. Good stuff for us, for everyone, in our personal opinion.
Mr. Henry, what's up?
Enjoying
Good
my
evening.
coffee with stream.
Nice.
You're watching us. Yeah. Okay. Good. We have to announce a winner.
Got to get to a winner.
Yep.
You know what I was thinking that we could start doing at the end of some of these?
What's
Maybe
that?
our Tuesdays. Maybe we'll do a Tuesday question and answer each week.
That'd be cool.
If you guys would like that, let us know if you guys would like that in the comments, or by hitting the like button. If we would do a question and answer of what you guys have each week, maybe on just Tuesday we end it with a little Q&A.
It's a great idea. Maybe
a decent
couple
idea
minutes of you guys just dropping comments below. So that's a fantastic idea. Well,
should we do it?
I think we should do it.
All right.
So tell them again how we came to this this person.
Okay. So when we first announced this, we realized we didn't have you guys comment. Most automatic generators that are completely random, you need a comment, and it's easier to automatically generate them than just go through your subs. So I had to have someone who works for me write down every single person's YouTube, what do you call it? YouTube handle.
Yeah.
And write it all down into a spreadsheet, send it off to a third party. They sent us back a name. So that was a little bit of a pain in the butt for him.
1,000 things they had
and
to
us,
write and send.
But 100% legitimately random, and we have a name. He has 48. I'm assuming it's a he with the name we have.
Yep.
But he has 48 hours to contact us. Twitter, whatever it is, we will send every confirmation to you. $500 USDT, boom, straight to your wallet. We would like to know what you bought, but if you want to keep it a secret, we understand that too. It is 100% yours. When we get to 10,000 subs, whenever that is, we're going to have a huge one. And then when we get to 100,000 subs,
an even bigger one.
We're throwing a party. But here's one thing I will say before we get off this. We will never, ever forget our first 1,000 subs.
No.
Like, it is like my first 54 gym members that first signed up. Like, I would literally still to this day do anything for those 54 people.
Yeah.
Because they believed in us before anybody else did. And it means a lot to us.
It's kind of the first dollar that like a restaurant makes. They put it on their wall and they never forget it. I agree 100%. The effort and the support that you guys gave us, to get here, huge. We absolutely love it. Seriously.
2 months to the day.
2 months. 2 months to the day when we started crypto.
When we started crypto only.
Yep. Yeah. Before that, we were doing some crazy stuff. Which,
yeah.
Go back and watch those videos if you want.
Avoid that.
We are announcing it today, Crypto Bros.
Yeah, we're announcing it today.
Yep, we're announcing it right now, actually.
We're not waiting. So
should we
get it?
Yep. The winner of our $500 stablecoin giveaway is Mike Young.
Mike Young.
Mike Young. You have 48 hours to contact us on Instagram, on Twitter, on here. It does not matter. Comment below. We have to get in contact with you. We need your wallet address to send you this stablecoin. We're going to send you Tether on the Ethereum blockchain, so make sure that it is a ERC token available for your wallet. We'll get in contact and we'll get that out to you.
If he doesn't reach us by 5 o'clock on Sunday, we already have instructed a third party clearance random giveaway. They are going to send us a new person.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Completely new person.
And we don't know who that new person is because we might not need to use that. But Mike Young, contact us. We need to get in contact with you.
So Mike Young, also, she's been commenting like crazy and really helping us out on our videos. Who?
Yeah, Jonalyn, you are
You're the girl.
After it, girl.
You're the girl.
Got it. We do appreciate you
We
commenting
appreciate you
on every single thing. We know that you're giving us the likes, the thumbs up. We appreciate you. Just like everyone else in the chat today, we really do appreciate all you guys. Yeah. Seriously. So
we're gonna start this little family. We're gonna roll.
That's it.
We're gonna roll.
You guys are our families. If we can give you a little metaverse hug right now, we would.
Maybe you guys can buy one of our NFTs and we'll just throw a party for you and you get in with our NFT.
That's right. We will have a sick party for that.
Too.
So,
all right.
That's it. Mike Young, you're the winner. As always, thank you guys for being with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube. We will catch you guys next time.
Peace.
Boom.